Tim Hudson, a great fit for them. A little bit of a surprise that the Atlanta Braves didn't make a little bit more of an aggressive play and that they let him get away. He meant a lot to that team, a very young pitching staff over there, but he saw the opportunity to go to San Francisco, good money on the table. He wasn't going to let it go.
I'm Matt Waymeyer with the MLB.com FastCast. The San Francisco Giants have agreed to terms with Tim Hudson on a 2-year deal worth a reported $23 million. The veteran passed a physical and will now look to bounce back following a fractured ankle, which sidelined him after 21 starts with the Braves last season. Hudson owns a record of 205 and 111 in 15 major league seasons. Sources have confirmed to MLB.com's Todd Zolecki that the Phillies have re-signed their veteran catcher Carlos Ruiz. The 3-year deal worth $26 million contains a club option that could keep the burly backstop in Philly through the 2017 season.
The familiarity with Carlos Ruiz, I think, played big. The fact that he helped them win a World Series in 2008 played big. These pitchers love throwing to him. I know Roy Halladay might not be back next year, but he was one of his biggest cheerleaders. So that fact and the fact he can call a good game, he's a good clubhouse guy, all those types of things went into this decision.
The Reds and utility player Skip Schumaker have reportedly agreed on a 2-year deal. Terms of that deal not yet known, and it's still pending a physical. Here's what MLB.com's Reds reporter Mark Sheldon had to say about how Schumaker can help the Reds.
Schumaker sounds like he'd be the perfect platoon player, being that he's a 300 hitter over his career from the left side, only like 211 against left-handed pitchers. And he can play second base, he can play center field, and left field and right field, so he offers versatility. He's not exactly known for his defense. His advanced metrics are not so great, but he can move around the field, which is something they could use. This year, the bench was a bit of a struggle for the Reds. They didn't really have anyone on that could come off the bench to provide any kind of spark, and maybe Schumacher could be that guy. He could spell potentially Billy Hamilton in center field if he needs a day. He goes to back up for Brandon Phillips. So there are some options with him.
The Yankees reportedly re-signed shortstop Brendan Ryan to back up Yankee captain Derek Jeter. The 31-year-old Ryan was acquired by New York in a September trade with the Mariners.
I think it's just insurance. You got to have insurance. Jeter's not going to play every day. Whether he's healthy, even if he, does play every day, a lot of those bats going to come in at the DH spot. I mean, I don't want to be that guy that, I don't want to be Girardi having to go out there and tell Jeter he's going to put him in for defense in the 8th or 9th inning. But I think he's a guy that will definitely play that spot late in games for them. They're going to have to. I don't think Jeter's going to be able to move around like he has as a younger player.
For more on these stories and all the latest hot stove activity, including the destinations of Shin-Soo Choo, Carlos Beltran, and Robinson Cano, keep it locked in to MLB.com. It's baseball everywhere.